Got a treat for you today, guys. We're going to look at the first series, the first release from a new company called BR Classics. All right, so we're going to open 4 of these today. One of them you've already seen on a video on Twice Diecast, and the last one will be thrown in, kind of mixed in with a news and reviews, but you can see all 6 cars right here. You're gonna look at all of them eventually very soon, but 4 of them today. So hang around, let's start cracking these and see what they're all about. The first one we will look at is going to be a Sedan 1972 Luxo. And this is a pretty tame civilian version. Really like how the packaging comes for these. You can store them in the Protectos. The card will not get damaged by pulling away a blister off of it, and you get a free display case with it. So with that said, there's not a lot of wasted packaging, not a lot of garbage. I can appreciate that. There is one plastic sleeve that goes over the acrylic case and the plinth, and that is that's just a nice touch, so you don't get a scratch on your acrylic case. So let's look at our first one, the Opala 72, and there's a pretty good range in years, which you'll see on this set. I think I'm going to be getting more releases. It really depends on if they keep bringing out new castings. I'm not so sure, guys, that I will pick up every recolor of the same cars that I have. They're super cool. I'm so glad you're looking at them with me today. But there does, yeah, even myself, I have a limit on what I'm gonna spend money on in terms of just getting the same car in different colors. I'm not a completionist. I just like new and cool stuff. So I've talked enough about what I plan on buying in the future. So let's look at what we've already bought. Here is this first 4-door sedan. What have we got on the back here? Chevrolet on the back. A nice matte black roof, looks like vinyl. Look at the interior on the package tray on the back here. The glass is outlined in chrome. It's got a glued on separate mirror piece here that appears to be metal. It doesn't appear to be, it might be plastic. It doesn't appear to be cast in, and that's okay. We've got painted wipers, which is interesting because the paint starts off in a cavity right behind that cowl plate. Well, as I suspected, now that I look at it, that is an actual separate piece. You can see that there. So just from my vantage point, before I look in what I'm seeing on the viewfinder or the screen, now I can see they are separate pieces. Guys, these are right up there with Tamica Limited Vintage. If I'm just honest with you, the price is the same as a Tamica Limited Vintage, so it better be, right? But it is. The tires have tread, they're rubber. The chassis has plenty of detail. It's got painted exhaust. It's got period correct wheels and wheel covers. Look at that. I mean, that's right up there with any of the best 164 diecast that you're gonna find. So BR Classics hit a home run with the whole set, especially this very first one that has come to me flawless. It's left-hand drive. You get lensed headlamps. See that reflection? You get really vintage, old badging. Let's watch this one go around. Look how the chrome on that rear body, and even the tail lamps, as small as they are lensed. We'll watch it go around. We'll watch each of these go around before we wrap it up. Next up is going to be a Caravan S78. I'll get it out of the packaging and be right back. as I was taking this one apart off screen, just kind of remarked to myself, mainly, how much thought they must have put into the packaging and the execution of these models. I think this was really a well thought out plan by the guys at BR Classics to not, you know, a lot of people have remarked on some of these premium diecast brands about how much wasted plastic or paper is left over. It's really not, you know, responsible, no matter what you think about conservation or anything like that. It's just no need to waste all that, and they don't. You get cards that are going to be displayable. You get cards that are going to be able to be put back and forth into their displays. Just really well done. Kudos to BR Classics. So let's get into this. What do we got here? I'm sorry, forgot again already. This is a Caravan SS 1978 wagon, of course. Look at the beautiful rims on this, guys. I mean, that is, I mean, just absolutely spot on. SS on the striping on the bottom there on the rocker. Lines are precise. Small model collector is really gonna like these. Even got some, that's crazy, the detail on those tires. And look how they look inflated. They don't look like flat wall tires. They look rounded, almost like they have air in them. These things get better and better the more I look at them. Coming around on the front, paint inside the grille gives it a little bit of depth. You've got the, okay, so you've got lensed headlamps. And we knew we had that. I was looking to see if there's any way they possibly squeezed in inserts on those indicators. I think it's paint, and fair enough. That is super, super tiny. Individual wipers, again, put on the body of the car. Go faster stripes on the hood. Detail work on the roof. They didn't have to do, but it looks extremely accurate, as do these tail lamps on the back. Those things look exactly like they did way back in the 70s. Even got some fancy script on the lift gate. BR Classics on the registration plate. Here's your base on this one. Not much detail, doesn't tell you what the vehicle is. So small model collector will not like that part. But other than that, this thing is just amazing. And it feels good in hand, guys. It's got a really good weight to it. It's got a metal base. They all will have that. Again, tires have tread, side view mirrors. Look at the rear view attached to the windshield. Just beautiful car. Watch it go around. Okay, I'll be right back with a Commodore Coupe 77. Okay, here we got a two-door coupe, 1977 Commodore. Look at the color matched rims right off the bat. That's what grabs your attention. I'm gonna assume it says Commodore here on the quarter panel. This is a super deep metallic metal flake blue. My goodness, it looks exactly like some of the insanely good paint jobs with Tamica Limited Vintage. This one has a, it does have a second color for the roof, but this one has got a gloss black on that. Love the wheel covers. Just keep going back to those. Side view mirrors looking great. Wipers the same. No opening parts. Definitely okay with me on that. Chevrolet on the hood or the bonnet. Lensed headlamps on this one. Look at the, just look at the profile on that. That's such a cool, cool car. So these are all gonna be Chevy Opalas, if you didn't catch that at the beginning. This one has got the bubble or like beacon style tail lamps that one of the other wagons has. Looking at how this thing is constructed, looks like a solid piece of glass, but it's got a super fine silver paint stripe to represent the edge of the window. Again, we've got the rear view mirror peeking through. You can see that there. Beautiful, beautiful car. We've got one more that we're going to look at. Like I said earlier, we've got two that one of them I've already looked at on the channel, and one of them I'm going to save for a news and reviews. So let's watch this one go around, and then we've got one more to go. The last one we will look at today is going to be another coupe. This is a 75. Last one was a 77. This one's got a little bit more muscle to it. So we'll get that one out and come right back. I'm going to start right here because this is the only one that came at an angle on the display. And as I suspected, it just was a little bit loose. I didn't want you to wonder if yours was different. And this one, initially, I was a little worried. The left rear or driver's side tire was a little off, a little wompy sided. So, and I just found this piece too. I don't know what that, I think that might be just a piece from the packaging. That's not part of the vehicle. Just want to give you guys a fair, accurate review. This is the first release from this company, so if they see anything that they don't like, if they happen to watch this, or if you see anything you don't like, it gives them a fair chance to fix it on the next release. I know some of the new colors are out. You guys ought to go check those out at brclassics.com.br, I believe. I'll put the email address right here, or webpage rather, for you to go check out their releases. These I bought off of eBay. I contacted the seller directly and asked for a little help on the shipping since I'm in America. So if that's a concern of yours, feel free to reach out to the shipper, or the seller rather, on eBay or wherever you buy it from. Maybe they'll work with you. All right, so this car looks like a classic muscle car. It's got some pretty cool striping here on the quarter panel. Love the tires again with the lettering on it. Love the wheels. Love the SS on the fender. Coming around, we've got a black hood, lensed headlamps. All the same details that we appreciated on the others that we've looked at so far. Heck of a car to finish on. Tail lamps looking the same. So BR Classics cannot get a higher recommendation from me. If you like unique stuff like this, we're talking about Brazilian cars from the 70s, even some that are slightly modified as muscle cars. That's checking a lot of boxes for me. And if you like this kind of stuff, give them a shot. You've got Twice Diecast signing off on them. I love them. And until the next video, I will see you guys. We'll watch this one go around. I've really appreciated showing these to you. I was so excited when I heard they were coming out. I hope you enjoy them if you picked some up for yourself. Take care, everybody. This is David at Twice Diecast.